Hey everyone, welcome back to your new video. I hope you're doing great. So in this video, I'm going to talk about crack detection test that is carried out on board using a DYE penetrant method. So there are various ways of carrying out crack detection test. However, on board the ship, we only have a DYE penetrant method available. So I'm going to show you how to carry out a DYE penetrant test and where do we use it, what's the importance of carrying out a DYE penetrant test. So without any further delay, let's get to it. So let's understand the importance of doing a DYE penetrant test or crack detection. So crack detection is very important because there are certain components in machinery such as engines, like connecting rods and piston grounds that experience a high level of stress, and this can result in very miniature cracks that can be induced in surfaces such as connecting rod serration surfaces or piston grounds. Now these cracks are very miniature and will almost always be invisible to the naked eye, which is why we have to use crack detection methods to identify the cracks. If these cracks go unnoticed, it can be very harmful for the engine and can also result in possible accident. So if we do identify a crack, we must change the component and replace it with a new one. So let's now get to the part and I'll show you how exactly to carry out a crack detection test. So I have here 3 aerosol sprays which make up a kit for DYE penetrant test. So the first spray is the cleaner. As the name suggests, we use this spray to clean the surface thoroughly, the surface on which a DYE penetrant test has to be carried out. After we have cleaned the surface, we will apply a penetrant. This penetrant is a dye and it has a reddish pink color to it. Once we have applied this penetrant to the surface, we let it rest for a minute or two, and after that we have to again clean the surface with the cleaner. We have to ensure that all the penetrant is cleaned from the surface, and after that we apply the developer. This developer spray has a white color to it. The idea is that once we have applied the penetrant, if there are any cracks present on the surface, the penetrant will penetrate the crack and it will remain deposited there. Even after we clean the surface with the cleaner, the penetrant will still be there, and once we apply the developer and the whole surface is white in color, if there is any penetrant which has deposited on the cracks, it will show up like a visible red line on the white surface, which the surface which gets fully colored in white due to the developer spray. So as you can visualize right now, I will show you, I will give you a real demonstration on how to carry out the DYE penetrant test on a surface.